Finally, the Ultima Weapon is unlocked, and I have everything to make it, right here. But, before I do, I'm going to show you how to find Heartless that will drop things that you will need for synthesizing everything. Go.
But I've learned that deep down there's a light
To another Kingdom Hearts gaming guide. I guess you could say this will kickstart off the Kingdom Hearts marathon. Yeah, I know it was supposed to start about 2 days ago, but now we're finally starting it, so no worries. Now this gaming guide, as you click by the title, we're going to be synthesizing every single little thing in the game. And we're also going to be getting the Ultima Weapon from that. So basically how it works is, you get the Ultima Weapon, you unlock the pattern, right? You can synthesize you have the ability to synthesize the Ultima Weapon once you have synthesized every single item of the game that can be synthesized. From this guy right here. And as you can see, I synthesized every single little thing. And it's synthesized when you know it says mix, until finally the Ultima Weapon is unlocked, and I have everything to make it, right here. But, before I do, I'm going to show you how to find Heartless that will drop things that you will need for synthesizing everything. So just follow the guide completely, and you'll be able to synthesize every single thing in the game. Unless I missed something. So yeah. I guess that's really it, but yeah. So, okay, so you want to make sure that if you can, have Lucky Strike equipped. It'll be in the description below, or on the screen right now, for how much levels you need for Lucky Strike, depending on what weapon you chose in the beginning of the game. The Sword, Shield, or Staff. Also, note that this is Kingdom Hearts the original on the PS2. So if you still have a PS2, I have a PS3 now, but it's just so convenient to do on the PS2. So, Final Mix version, this Final Mix version is a little bit different than the original version, because the Ultima Weapon's a little bit harder to get with all those special Heartless they added. But so this is going to be the original Kingdom Hearts. So let's begin the complete synthesis guide / Ultima Weapon guide. Now look into the description below, and you can see which items you need, or if you need it, and then just click the time right next to it, and it'll link it to the transition into the video of the point of the time of the video where you will find that item. That was very confusing, but you could go ahead and do that now. Here are the green requiems that drop the bright shards. Over here in Deep Jungle, over at the cliff area, if you travel over here, climb up this pole, and go to these little green requiem thingies. I'll have them up on the screen in a little while. You can fight those and you'll be able to get bright shards. Simple as that. In Hollow Bastion in the gate area is where you'll be able to find blaze shards. Basically, you go up here and smack these red nocturnes, which I'll have up on the screen again in a minute. Here are the red nocturnes that drop blaze shards. Blue rhapsodies are the one who drops frost shards for you. Some of them can be found here at the entrance hall of Hollow Bastion. Sorry, this is in the way. But yeah, they can be found here. Right here. You sort of just missed them, whatever. Thunder shards are found by yellow operas. Yellow operas can be found here in Neverland in the ship's hold. And they'll drop thunder shards for you. Pot spiders will give you Mythril Shards. They'll be found in the Plaza of Agrabah. Except that's not where they are. They'll be found in the Plaza of Agrabah, and they're these ones. And they'll drop you some Mythril Shards eventually. In the cliff area of Deep Jungle is where you'll find Power Wilds and Bouncy Wilds. They'll both appear in Deep Jungle and will drop you some power shards. So if we go along the cliff of Deep Jungle, here you will find a few power wilds and bouncy wilds even. And they'll drop you power shards as demonstrated. Over in the plaza of Agrabah is where you'll find soldiers, and for the price of 2 or 1 large body, and they'll drop spirit shard. Over here in the main plaza of Agrabah is where you can find quite a few soldiers and large bodies for your desires of spirit shards. They're just littered all over the place. The original and most basic and easiest Heartless to defeat. Shadows will drop you Lucid Shards. Although you probably already have enough Lucid Shards from beating up so many Shadows, but if you still can't find them, they're right here in Wonderland. See if you can find a few there. These bandits in Agrabah, these fat bandits, can be found in Agrabah and will drop you Blaze Gems. They're all throughout Agrabah, but they're mostly here in the Cave of Wonders. So you can just find them all throughout the Cave of Wonders and Agrabah for that matter. And eventually they'll drop you a Blaze Gem. Might be a little bit harder than the shards, but you'll eventually get one. It's not too hard. Sea Neons and their bigger version, Sheltering Zone, will give you what you need, Frost Gems. In Triton's Palace in Atlantica is where you can find some of these. It might be a little bit challenging, but you know, it's not overly too hard. It won't be that hard to find. So just stick to it, still defeat those guys, and yeah, that's where you'll be able to find them. Screwdrivers, along with Aqua Tanks, when killed, will get you Thunder Gem. These guys can be awfully annoying because you need so many Thunder Gems, and it just takes forever. But keep at it, and eventually you'll get a Thunder Gem. You can find them all throughout Atlantica, and it's pretty simple, but mostly you'll find them in Triton's Palace. Your Craved Spirit Gems come from Air Soldiers. Alright, you can find some of them in Wonderland, and yep, I just got one right there. Spirit Gem, not too hard, but then again, not as easy as the shards. Mythrils are found all over in all the worlds and chests. You probably have enough that you need, but if you don't, I don't really think there's anything that you can do in the original Kingdom Hearts, so I apologize. I guess you're just gonna have to scout the worlds for chests, maybe search up a guide for finding chests in different worlds and, you know, stuff like that. These little spooky search ghosts will drop bright gems for you. They'll be found one of the many places in Halloween Town, right there. Will drop bright gems for you. They're pretty easy to drop. I don't know. It might be hard for you. It really just depends. So yeah, that's where they're found. From any pirate Heartless, you can get power gems if you slay them. Example, you can find power gems from these guys, like somewhere over here, just basically anywhere in Neverland, and they'll drop you some power gems. Not too difficult, not too shabby. If you want Lucid Gems, you get them from White Knights and these gargoyles. They can be found amongst the bridge of Halloween Town. Pretty simply, even though there aren't that much here right now. Bright gems are found to be dropped by Defender. In Traverse Town you can find a few, but the most well-known Defender will be in 3rd District, but actually never mind. Yep, there's some more in the 3rd District, so basically just keep fighting here. And as you can see, I got a bright crystal. It's really, really hard to find, so just keep at it, and eventually it will drop. It's not impossible. These annoying Heartless will drop you bright crystals. No, not bright crystals. Lucid Crystals, and they're called Dark Balls. Don't laugh at it. Dark Balls should appear near this bridge, but it appears it's not for me once again. But yeah, this is the Halloween Town Bridge, and they should drop you Lucid Crystals. Mystery Goo can actually be found by these guys. Basically, when they're hot or cold, use fire on them. So when they're cold, use fire. When they're hot, use blizzard. Not that kind of hot. And I don't really know the rest, but once you do it correctly, 3 times right, You can't have it wrong one time. After a little, you could get them all 3 right, so they'll drop you something, and you just gotta hope that it's a mystery boon. To get power crystals, you need to slay Wyverns. You can find those Wyverns anywhere in Traverse Town, and they will drop you a shiny crystal. It's sort of hard. It's really rare for them to drop it, but it's not like there's a problem with not finding the Heartless. They're just all over the 2nd district, especially in the Gizmo shop down over here. They're just everywhere, and eventually you'll get enough shiny crystals that you need. I meant power crystals. Alright, so Orichalcums are found all over in all the worlds in Kingdom Hearts. But if you don't have enough, maybe it'll be in the item shop. I think that's only a final mix thing though, because then if you don't have enough Orichalcums, I'm sorry, I really don't know what to do for you. So yeah, you're just gonna have to look up a guide on chest finding in all the worlds and see if there's some Orichalcums in there. Wizards are your next target if you want some shiny crystals. Wizards will be over in the hotel over here, just down the hallway, and there will also be some in the Gizmo shop. So yeah, basically in rooms and places in the 2nd district of Traverse Town. And they'll drop shiny crystals eventually, but they're not the hardest crystals to get. At the final rest in the end of the world, I'm sorry it's a little blurry, is where you'll find Gale. Gale comes from these guys, which I'll give you a picture in a minute. Basically any invisible or angel star you see, and eventually we'll drop some Gale. I don't think it's that hard, like, maybe not as hard as a crystal. I don't really know. I usually already had the Gale, so I wouldn't know. But here are their pictures. Here's invisible, and here is angel star. And both those Heartless will give you some Gale. In the end of the world, in the final rest. Finally, the moment is here. You should have everything, and with those materials, just get it all. You'll be able to synthesize every single item as long as you have the PS2 version of Kingdom Hearts. And Kingdom Hearts the original, not Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And now, the Ultima Weapon can be synthesized. I've never synthesized the Ultima Weapon in Kingdom Hearts 1. I have in Kingdom Hearts 2. But yeah, this is the 2nd time I ever got an Ultima Weapon. Here it goes. There it is. Okay, let's put that on. Let's put that on. Bye, Oblivion. I never gotten this before. I never gotten anything stronger than Oblivion before. But dang, the Ultimate Keyblade raises max MP by 2, which will be helpful, and possesses maximum power and attributes. That sounds awesome. Let's see it in action. Look at this thing. Yeah, I know. My excitement's a little drained out because E3 was today, or yesterday rather, for you guys, but oh my god. If you can look at it, which I can't get a good view at it, let's go back into here. It looks sort of like a sword, and then there's like this yellow sunlight gloss of awesomeness, and then Tilt has a little blue, which is pretty cool. And there's a little heart as its little thing. Yes, this is the strongest Keyblade in the game. Oh my god, this is a boss. And you can have a boss like this too. So, that'll be the end of this tutorial video game guide. So like to share your appreciation, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for some more Kingdom Hearts. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.